Alright, so today we're gonna look at our girl Towa. Yeah, that's right, the tech Towa Awakening that just came out with the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta celebration in 2020. So I'm pretty excited that those units finally returned to the banner pool, and I'm also pretty happy that I got her. I actually, when trying to pull her and Mira, I actually did manage to pull 4 copies of her, so I have her at 90% now. I focused on additionals because she's, well, sealing super attack, and if she finishes in, let's say, Super Battle Road one enemy, then she could get an additional and seal the next one right away. So that's why I decided to go for additional on her. I don't have her link leveled up at all. I don't have any equipments on her. So that's going to be a pretty nice showing of a 90% Towa, pretty much at her base level. So we're going to jump into the Legendary Goku event and try her out on all of her pretty much category teams. So yeah, guess I'll cut and we'll jump right in. Alright, and right away we got the rotation that we pretty much wanted. I mean, yeah, the AGL Darkness Towa along with Tech Towa and an Extreme type unit here. That's gonna be a pretty good setup. Now we do wanna have actually a different rotation, would be kind of better. Just let me quickly check here for a second. So yeah, the perfect rotation we wanna see her is gonna be with the Extreme AGL Android 18 or int, that doesn't really matter. They both have Fierce Battle, so that's what we want to activate here. We got 4 links activated. This should be, oh god, what is this? Probably Demonic Power and Battlefield Diva, Solid Support, and Jesus, what else? Master of Magic, she doesn't have that. Fear and Faith, maybe? Let's check here for a second. We got Demonic Power, Battlefield Diva, Solid Support, and Scientist. Pretty much all active here. That should give us 30% attack from links. That should be pretty good. On the other rotation, we're gonna be a little higher on the attack when we have Fierce Battle active. So yeah, let's see the attack stat. It's gonna be pretty good. We're not, I mean, the Int Mai would be great here. She does give an attack buff to, or attack and defense buff to Time Travelers, but she's a super type, and if she's on rotation, then Tech Towa isn't getting her attack and defense plus 100%, which would be pretty bad. She's up to over 1 mil. I don't know how I feel about that. I think that's pretty good. I mean, she is a pretty good support type unit. She gives plus 5% attack and defense for each extreme class ally on the team. So we have all but 2 extreme types. So that would make 5 extreme types on a team, which would be 25% attack and defense for the whole rotation. So yeah, also to mention, super allies also get the buff. It's just they lower the buff for the whole rotation. So yeah, let me get the int one over to the other rotation. This is gonna be a kind of a different sort of rotation here. Tech Towa is definitely gonna be pretty low on her attack stat. We're gonna have the same links activated. Only difference is we have 1 super type on the rotation, and that's gonna pretty much crumble her attack and defense. Man, I should have looked at her defense. I always forget to check the defense. But that's gonna be pretty low. Yeah, 750k. Actually, I did think we're gonna be way lower than that, but it seems like we're fine here. I also like that she is gonna be probably pretty good on extreme tech, now that I think about it, because we definitely sometimes struggle for key if you don't have the 50% support second form cell. That can definitely be an issue sometimes on extreme tech, so I'm gonna use her on there, not in the video but moving forward, excuse me. So let's skip to the next rotation. Yeah, that's about how that goes. We got the rotation, but Goku is almost dead. So we gotta try that rotation again. Let me check the defense. It's 80k. Isn't the greatest. But keep in mind the leader skill is only 120%, I wanna say. Both. Is it? Yeah, it is 120 to both, so that's on a different team, that's gonna be higher. So I don't know, if we're lucky we're no AGL Darkness Towa is gonna finish the job here, even though she only has 464k. Yeah, let me skip to the next rotation. Alright, we're back on another rotation. Keep in mind we get 20% defense from the Link Scientists, which is pretty good. We're still at 80k as you can see. So let's see this attack stat again. I know we already did see it, but let's just check it out again. And then next rotation we're gonna check the defense with a super class ally on the team, and then the last rotation on this category is gonna be her perfect setup, pretty much, that I can do. Yeah, 1,038,000, pretty much what she got. If she was 100, if she was rainbow, that would probably be, I don't know, under 1.1 still, I guess. I'm not sure, but yeah, not a big difference. So let's see. Yeah, we're gonna fast forward, and we're here. Now let's see her defense. 58k, so it jumped down quite a bit, I gotta say, which is definitely not the greatest, like ever, but it's still, she doesn't have any defense from her passive other than the supports she's getting. Also, I should mention that Darkness Towa does give her support as well, and it's 30% attack and defense. Only thing is, if we would be definitely higher if we would go under 30% HP, and then she gives us a heal, and yeah, she's pretty much for that turn gonna give 80% attack and defense, I'm pretty sure. Once only on the turn that she healed. So 753k, we already saw that. So yeah, pretty interesting. Maybe we could see next turn us going under the 30% HP threshold. I don't believe it, but we'll see. We'll skip forward to it anyway. And finally we got the rotation we wanted. Now Darkness Towa is definitely not gonna finish off Super Saiyan 3 Goku here. Fortunately though, we do have all we want here, but we did not go under the 30% HP threshold to get the heal and the 80% support, but it's fine. Defense is still around 80k for her, that didn't change. And she's up to 1.15. Alright. Yeah, that's not bad. I do like it. She is a support type unit after all, and I think she's gonna have pretty good defense once we get her over to a pretty good category team with a nice buff to the stats. Yeah, let's check her out on another team. Alright, and right off the bat we got a pretty good rotation. We're getting another, I believe, 20% to attack and defense from Silas here. Remember, he, I believe, supports artificial life form, as well as time travelers, and we're up to almost 100k defense, so this should be pretty good. We're also gonna see another rotation coming up with this cell here. Now she's giving 35% to the whole rotation. 1.36, yeah, I imagined we're gonna be quite a bit higher than before. She's up to 740k. Remember, I don't have dupes for her, so she's not gonna be the greatest here. Silas is up to 1.6, pretty good. I do like that. Yeah, we're also gonna see a rotation with Demigra here. He should give her Xenoverse, but we'll see. So let me skip to the next rotation. And we're here. Now let's check out her attack stat here. She is over 100k defense, almost 110k defense, so she's gonna defend pretty well. We're actually also gonna put her in the first slot here to see a little bit of her tanking. It would be good if we got super attack from Super Saiyan Goku here, just to see. I mean, it is type advantage, but 1.41. Alright, so that has increased as well. I do like that. And we got the super attack. 35k, okay. I don't know how to feel about that. I think that's pretty high. But she's not gonna be the greatest in the Legendary Goku event anyway, so that's not a big issue. Plus you can still link level up her skills, her links, so that's gonna be pretty good if you do that. She's gonna have a little bit more of a defensive stat. So yeah, let's skip to the last rotation and then we'll move on. So this should probably be her best overall attack stat here, to be honest. She now has every single link activated, which is, gotta say, pretty good. That's gonna be a pretty nice rotation. She also has her whole passive active, 35% to the whole team, her own attack and defense, all that type of stuff. So she's getting 20% attack, 30, 50, 65% attack from links, and oh wait, scientists I said before was giving defense, but that's not true. Only at link level over 1 gives you defense, so she's at this point not getting any defense at all through her links, so that's pretty interesting. So she's gonna be way higher, 98k defense, and this is pretty much gonna be her best attack stat we're gonna see here. It could be higher if we got under 30% HP before this turn started, but that's pretty unrealistic, so don't worry about that. 1.61, okay, I like it. I like it a lot actually. It's not the craziest, but she is a support type unit, and this guy, Demigra, is not a support type unit, so he should be way higher. I do like Towa way more. Alright, let's see this transformation, then we'll go. We actually are gonna get that twice here. Yeah, let's see. He looks pretty good. Actually, let me show off his sort of super attack animation as well, because you don't get to see it very often. I feel like, let me do that, and then we'll go over to sibling spawn. 2.4, pretty good. Do gotta say, his super attack animation does look pretty sick, but I don't know. Last video I think I said that Goku Black's super attack animation always lags for me, and it does, but actually on video it didn't, so that's pretty weird. So yeah, let's go over to sibling spawn now. Alright, and right off the bat we pretty much got the rotation we wanted. Remember, the LR androids are not giving any support buff to Towa, but they are giving fierce battle, and that is pretty much what we want to see here. That's pretty much the only attack stat. Well, I guess we're gonna look at one attack stat with a super class ally on the rotation as well. 1.5 pretty much. I like it. She's good. She's good. I like her. And they're up to 2.9. Remember, they are getting the support buff from both Towa and Darkness Towa. So yeah. Let's jump over to the next rotation. Alright, so we're here. Let's check out her defensive stat. Is 94k. Yeah, 94k. And I don't know if we're gonna get to see the super attack, but it should be pretty much the same as last turn, so that's not gonna be too much of an issue if Darkness Towa decides to finish off Goku here. And then we're gonna look at the last rotation of the superclass ally. She's up over 600k, so she might actually... No, she does not. 1.5, yeah, pretty much again. So yeah, let's skip over to the last rotation. And we got the last rotation here. I'm not gonna use the active skill, by the way. 57k defense, alright, so down by quite a bit. Now she's still getting Fierce Battle from the Go Bros though, so keep that in mind. We don't want to die, so I'm gonna use a Keniyama here. Now let's see the last attack stat, and then we'll move over to Battle of Wits, which is gonna be her last team. 600k. We're seeing pretty much the same type of damage from Darkness Towa. I'm glad I used that Keniyama, because we probably would have been dead here. 911k. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good, I like it. Alright, let's, after this super attack animation, jump over to Battle of Wits. And we're gonna start off with quite the interesting rotation here, where Towa is probably only gonna have Fierce Battle active, yeah. So I wanna find out what that attack stat's gonna be. She's at 51k defense. That is no support with superclass allies on the rotation. Let's see what our girl Towa can do here. Probably not much, but we'll see. Oh, don't finish Goku off. Guys, let's not do that, please. Alright, thanks. No! Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Yo, we got so lucky. 582k, okay. So that's pretty low. But that's what you can expect to see if you have superclass allies on the team and you don't have good links for her. For example, if you didn't pull Darkness Towa or anything. So let's skip over to the next rotation real quick. Alright, and we got a pretty interesting rotation here. So we're gonna have Fierce Battle still, but we are gonna have one support buff from Silas. 20k attack, and actually we don't get any defense. That's kind of weird. I did think that we would get defense from Silas as well. Let me, I guess, quickly check to see if that is the case. Yeah, only attack. Okay, interesting. Did not know that, but it's fine. We're gonna take a look at her attack set here, and then gonna look at probably just 2 more attack stats, and then we're gonna call it a day. So Silas is getting super, that's not great. 190k. Maybe we can actually get the heal from Darkness Towa. That would be interesting as well. 675k. Interesting attack stat for sure. Not that great though. They're still up to 3.3. That just goes to show you, they only have Fierce Battle active. It is a rainbow unit, I guess, yeah. Still pretty good. Alright, let's skip over to the next rotation. Unfortunately, we do get the Silas transformation right now. That is definitely not the greatest for the showcase here, but I guess we're gonna still see a pretty good attack stat from Towa. We did not get under 30% HP, but maybe we get that at some point here. If not, it's fine. 1.34. We don't really need to see it that much. It's not the biggest deal. So yeah, let's see the last rotation here. Alright, and finally we got every link except for Xenoverse active here. This should be a pretty good attack stat. We're gonna use a Ghost Usher. Again, don't wanna die after we got that. Pretty good setup here. And yeah, that's gonna be the last rotation of the video before we jump into the breakdown. Let's see what she gets up to. 1.5. Alright. I like it. I do like the unit, I gotta say. I'm pretty unimpressed with the Demigra. The Mira, I don't know, I didn't test him out, but from videos I saw, he was pretty underwhelming as well. Before he transforms at least, so yeah. I don't know, could have been better, all those units, but Towa definitely is great. So yeah, let's jump into the breakdown. Alright, and this is Evil History Alteration Towa. Her leader skill is attack and defense plus 15% per key sphere obtained, and recovers 1000 HP per key sphere of character's type gained. So I don't know, that's not a good leader skill. You don't want to use that at all. Just forget about it pretty much. There are better nukers. You don't need the healing. Not great, don't use her as a leader. Her super attack is the Bloody Sauce, interesting name. Causes supreme damage to enemy, greatly lowers defense and seals super attack. Pretty good. Passive skill is Keely's Use. It gives all allies Key plus 3 plus an additional attack and defense plus 5% for all allies per extreme class ally on the team. So if you got a full team, you're gonna look at 35% for every single turn of her. And if you got super leaders, then you're gonna look at 25%. But at least she's gonna give 5% if she's the only extreme class ally on the whole team. And then she gets attack and defense plus 100%, which is pretty good, but only when there are only extreme class allies attacking in the same turn, so she is kind of restricted in that way, but it's fine. Her links are Demonic Power, Battlefield Diva, Solid Support, Scientist, Fear and Faith, Xenoverse, and Fierce Battle. So pretty good links. I think her best rotation is gonna be with Darkness Towa and Demigra though. I think that is pretty safe to say, I guess. And her categories are Happy Girls, Time Travelers, Siblings Bond, and Battle of Wits, each of which don't have extreme type leaders except for Time Travelers, where she's probably gonna be the best on that team, for sure. Her stats are pretty good. 16k HP, 13,500 pretty much attack, and almost 10k defense is definitely acceptable at Rainbow. 12k multiplier is 140%, pretty good as well. So yeah, that's pretty much the unit. I do like her for the fact that she is a support up unit and she can defend reasonably well and get some pretty good attack stats. And she's gonna be probably a big impact on extreme tech, so that's another thing to keep in mind. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought of the unit and the video, and other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.